The first and the most important thing is the GUNSMITH 2.0. Call of Duty released a GUNSMITH 2.0 video yesterday in which they explain a completely new reimagined GUNSMITH system for Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2.0, and I'll be honest guys, it's really nice. And if they manage to add this in Warzone Mobile, especially in a game where upgrading the weapons is one of the biggest quests for any of the players, and if they manage to add that thing in Warzone Mobile, it would be great. One of the casters asked one of the concerned persons that will the operators and the weapons that we see in Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2.0 would coexist in Warzone Mobile as well.
I saw some of the same weapons and operators being shown earlier today in Call of Duty Warzone 2.0. Are you aiming to make it exactly the same on all platforms?
You know, that's a great question.
So for this, there was no clear answer given by that person. He gave a more diplomatic answer, or slightly unclear I would say. Considering we'll be having a shared battle pass, I think the weapons in Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 would be the one available in Warzone Mobile. This is pure speculation guys. The second point is proximity. So you know, Warzone PC and console right now does not have proximity chat. Warzone 2.0, which was announced yesterday, actually has proximity chat. This thing I think has to be one of the most important things in any BR game. I think it just elevates the overall fun of the gameplay even further. So I really hope Warzone Mobile actually has proximity chat. Third thing is the anti-cheat. Now this thing has to be one of the most crucial things in any games, because if we play Warzone Mobile and if it's just filled with hackers, I think it will be really demoralizing for all the players, especially a game which is this ruthless. And hackers and cheaters was one of the biggest problems in Warzone PC and console, and then they came up with an anti-cheat called as Ricochet, which basically tries and eradicates cheaters and hackers as much as possible. And one thing was mentioned by one of those developers on stage was it has a shared gameplay experience as PC and console. If it sticks to that, Warzone Mobile will have a strict anti-cheat which would avoid any kind of wrong practices in the game. And one of the next things which was not mentioned at all was the multiplayer experience. I don't think multiplayer would be a thing in Warzone, and it would completely make sense for that. The problem with that is then it becomes really difficult to upgrade your weapons in the game, because when it comes to the PC and the console ecosystem, I think multiplayer is the paid one and Battle Royale is free to play. But if you be a free to play player in Warzone PC and console, upgrading your weapons becomes difficult because you don't have multiplayer. If you have the multiplayer purchase, you can just play multiplayer, upgrade them playing any small matches in multiplayer, and the same would reflect in your BR game. Because I myself tried playing Warzone PC, but that was one of the toughest things for me to do. So this again time would tell, because considering the shared progression, I think I'm really counting on that thing a lot. And also if they implement the GUNSMITH 2.0, upgrading weapons would be much easier. So I'm just keeping my fingers crossed. And the last important point that I want to talk about is the release, and the release they said is 2023. No specific time or a specific quarter was mentioned. I'm really hoping that at least by the end of this year, I really hope we get a beta on Play Store and even on App Store. And that would be all guys for this video. Let me know your thoughts on Warzone Mobile. Are you the one who really would be aiming for this game in it to win it, or you would just stick to our Call of Duty Mobile that we have? If you have any questions, do mention that in the comment section. And if you have any other information that I might not know about, do mention that as well in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this all the way till the end, and I'll see you in the next one.